mist-covered mountains are home now.
This is FirstCoast.tv. We find ourselves here with a U.S. veteran by the name of Josh Collins. What branch of the service did you serve in?
I was in the U.S. Army for 20 years.
Okay. And Josh, you've been paddling. You started at Corpus Christi, am I correct?
That's right.
And now you're headed all the way to New York City.
That's right.
And you're right now around the St. Augustine on the east coast of Florida, almost what we call the north part of Florida.
Right.
And what is the goal of this?
Thank you.
How many miles are we covering here?
Roughly 3,500 on the map.
Okay.
So we'll see as the, what the GPS says at the end. I'm about 1,450 miles in right now.
Right. And my question to you: what is the goal of this trip?
Right. Well, the first goal is, I needed to do something to kind of find myself after multiple traumatic brain injuries while I was in the service, and also PTSD. And so the second part of that is to do something very difficult, maybe epic, in order to raise awareness for others with TBI and PTSD, that there's life after the service and after combat.
Okay. Now your website is?
My website is www.veteranvoyage360.com.
Okay.
And the same with Facebook, facebook.com/veteranvoyage360.
Okay. You expect to raise funds through this?
Yeah, we're we want to raise $22 million. That will provide brain treatment modalities for about 7,500 special operations veterans who are in need of this.
Yes.
And these are the types of treatments that I've undergone that have helped me. They're not the prescription meds, which haven't helped me, which have kind of are what stuck me in a corner staring at the wall. Zombie, and I'm not going to live like that.
Okay, great. Well, I was at your website, and I've seen what some people have said, and you're like a superhero on this thing.
Oh man,
and
I don't think so.
Everybody is rooting for you to, I'm from New York, so when you get there, say hello to my Statue of Liberty, our Statue of Liberty. And wish you the best, and I'll be covering some of your paddling. Some people have come to join you, which is awesome. I've heard stories of all these Samaritans, all these great people on your journey that makes you proud of being an American and living in this wonderful country of ours.
It does, and there's nothing superhuman about it. It's one paddle stroke at a time.
God bless you.
I grew up with my dad saying, "How do you move a mountain? One shovel at a time," but also, "How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time." Right?
That is correct.
Yep.
And wow, you're an amazing human being, and in St. Augustine, we are so happy that you've made a stop here, my friend.
Well, thank you. Thanks for the hospitality.
But my home is the lowlands, and always will be. Someday you'll return to your valleys and your farms, and you'll no longer burn to be brothers in arms. Through these fields of destruction, baptisms of fire, I've witnessed your suffering as the battle raged high, and though it hurt me so bad.
So tell me, Josh, what time you think you'll make it to Mayport?
Mayport is the far end of Jacksonville, right?
Right.
That's going to be an all-day event. I don't know if I think today we might stay in Jacksonville.
Okay.
So we'll just go to the first, I think it's Point Verde.
All right.
Go to the first stop, and then do some more paddling tomorrow with Jacksonville paddlers.
Okay. And now, how many miles you think you'll cover today then?
Probably about 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you got a nice rhythm going on. You move quite fast on this thing.
You know, when that's all you do for 60 days, you get pretty good at it. I think anybody would, you know, if anybody paddled 8 to 10 hours a day, they're going to get pretty fast.
If your timetable stays quite accurate, when do you think you'll make it in New York City?
23 July.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's going to be a hard gate. Right now we're looking at the route, whether we're going from DC back down the Potomac and then from Chesapeake Bay up to Delaware to Philly. But from Philly, if we're going to go find like this North Passage through all the barge canals, you know, which exists, but it might be hard to find, to the Rappahowick, I think it's called, or go back down to the Chesapeake and then take a left on the Atlantic and head north again up the Atlantic along the Jersey coast.
Wow.
So either way, we kind of got to go through the Jersey coast thing because we do have a rally in that area, but so we're looking at Philly as to what we're going to do with Philly.
All right.
I got to turn the boat.
Okay. About one last question about how many people are following you?
Like daily, you know, taking a look at us.
Yeah.
You know, daily, I think we got about anywhere from 50 to 100,000 folks.
Wow.
Watching.
That's awesome.
I think it depends on, you know, if there was anything exciting or not.
All right.
Any sharks? Any big storms?
Any encounters?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
In the fear and the